Hello, everybody. I'm sort of trying to get ready to do some streaming, but I'm not quite there yet. So I thought I'll just record myself playing this game, Hellish Quart. And I would like this time to just do a couple rounds of history buff. If you don't know what this is, Hellish Quart is a physics-based sword-fighting video game set in the 17th century Poland. And these people really went all out trying to make a historically accurate game. I really like it. Yes, I have not won 10 fights in survival mode yet. I'm not all that good. I've only played this like 2 or 3 times to get used to it. Ooh, I get the Eddie Gordo guy. There we go. First blood. Really love the music. Oh, messed up that one. Double. Oh, that absolutely should have hit him before. Real big swords. You know, it's not the size of your sword, it's who you're stabbing with it. Ah, Dusak. So, the Dusak is what I have been fighting with in tournaments. Except I train Scottish Broadsword, so I keep, you know, losing out because I am so much used to a longer training weapon. There we go. So yeah, I'm used to training with a longer sword, and then having to go to a tournament for a shorter sword, which ends up with I always leave myself exposed in some way that I wouldn't have if I was using a single stick. Double. I do think a Dusak like this is probably like the most beautiful kind of sword. I love the poofy pants. Apparently those are actually really good to move around in, but getting an actual pair can be expensive. More expensive than I'm willing to pay, at least. Ah, the good old Fokosh. One of the first books I ever really studied was Russ Mitchell's Hungarian Axe and Hungarian Saber. And I've also always said, like, the Fokosh is my go-to axe if there's ever a zombie apocalypse. Apparently it is not my go-to axe to fight Italian guys, though. Well, that is a very awful showing. I don't have much to say about Samuel. He's a good character, very intuitive. And apparently easy to get cut in the neck. Got her. I can't actually read what any of these pages say because my webcam is in the way. Got him. I like that kind of coat. Like, this might be the most fashionable time in history, and I absolutely love it. Good old Spanish rapier. Oof. I'm not all that well versed in Spanish rapiers. I've done a bit of research on the system, and it always seems I just am not good enough with geometry to really weaponize it. Well, give the man a hand. Wonder how she's gonna handle it from now on. Don't know how he could face himself after that. Nope. Too bad he didn't come off that weird hairdo. Today is just not my rapier day. Which, you know, you'd think it would be a lot easier to fight with rapiers, but sometimes it just doesn't feel like it. I need to maintain better distance. And be like a better player, but maintaining distance is part of that. He's never gonna have a leg up on me, I'll tell you that much. What does a bad comedian and a bad sword fighter have in common? Timing. Or they messed up the timing. That's a joke I'll need to work on. Mirror match. The second thing I'm doing if I ever have a clone of myself made. That guy's got a splitting headache. When the sword hits your thigh like a big pizza pie, that's some more. I think I should have gotten that. I'm still standing. Hopefully YouTube doesn't have a problem with me putting these on here. It's historical art, it should be fine. Let's do 2 more. Hey, the guy that keeps kicking my ass. The Italian Schiavona. Not lose to a Dusak. And And I did not. Ah, Nicoletto Giganti. Good rapier book, good rapier book. Actually, Giganti was really the first rapier book that I ever, you know, theoretically understood. Great for beginners. I bet I could throw together a really easy Laszlo cosplay. Just because I've already got a coat that is that red. Man, you couldn't finish me off when I could barely move. That was just awful. I'd say that was more his point, but hey, you know, it's like they tell you in the tournaments, if they call doubles and you think the other guy won, don't call him yourself. There we go. Alright, well, that was a bunch of rounds of Hellish Quart with a bit of commentary. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you had fun. When I eventually start streaming, I hope you join me over there. Thank you very much. And remember to like and subscribe when the loading screen is done.